Hey, here we're going to buy MaidSafeCoins with Bitcoins using masterxchange. So we start off with a paper wallet. We go to this website called bitaddress.org. We copy the source code from bitaddress.org, copy it into an editor, and we save it as a .html, and then this allows us to offline launch this application that when this number goes to 0, we will have a public and private key pair in which to store Bitcoins. And of course, MaidSafe coins once we buy them. So by moving the mouse around, we create random scrambles that will allow the software to generate us a unique public and private key pair to use in the Bitcoin network. So we reach 0, and here we are. We have a share and a secret. If you don't do this offline, you could of course do this online at bitaddress.org. So there's a brief explanation of what a Bitcoin wallet is, some safety regarding a Bitcoin wallet. Right. So the share, the green part, is where your Bitcoins go, and you can let anyone know about that if you want them to send you Bitcoins there. And using the secret part, the part on the left, is your private key, and that you can import anywhere and to control what is stored behind the public key. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that, open it in Paint, cut it out, and I'm going to actually print this thing. So I'm going to call it private secret share public. Public key is a share. So I'm going to save it to my desktop. Then I'm going to put it onto my USB drive. Also, there are extra features on bitaddress.org where you can make more wallets at once, have interesting looking paper wallets, something called a brain wallet. Here, if you wanted to have multiple owners in order to be able to move coins. Right. We'll be only concerned with a single wallet for this tutorial. So having printed it, I now have a physical copy of that public pair and the private key pair. Moving forward, we'll make an account on masterxchange.com. See here, there's the MaidSafe Bitcoin market and total volume, master, the letter X, change.com. We are concerned with the MaidSafe coin. So we go to the top, there are these tabs and a sign in, and we will be registering a new account. So we make a login, put in our email address, make up a password, and create. So once we created our account, we can now load coins by going to our balances and then clicking action and then clicking deposit. So there's a few things to read about before depositing anything to the master exchange. And they'll also go over the fees associated with depositing and withdrawing. So there's no fees to deposit. There's a trading fee and a withdrawal fee. That's about it. So it's good to be mindful about how you want to manage or move your funds in and out of the exchange. Withdrawals take up to 2 days. Sometimes they're quick, sometimes they take a couple days, of course. So we're going to go ahead and deposit to our Bitcoin. Deposit Bitcoin to our Bitcoin balance. So we accept the terms, and now we have a public key that corresponds to our account on MasterXchange. So we're going to go ahead to omniwallet.org, where we can maneuver our Bitcoins and eventually MaidSafeCoins. So since we have a public-private key pair, we can import our coins directly. So what we're going to do is create a wallet. We're going to ignore the email, so we just make up a password. Ignore the email and type in the CAPTCHA. That'll generate for us a brand new OmniWallet wallet identity corresponding to our password. When you own the private key, any wallet is kind of like a throwaway. It doesn't really matter too much. So here we have the wallet ID. If we wanted to use this again, we could copy and paste this and use the same password, and we could always access this wallet and everything behind it. Right now it's empty, but we're going to import an address with private key. So we're going to go ahead and type in our secret here. Import address with private key. We type in our secret. Now, don't show off your private key. It is your private key. Do not make a video with it with coins still behind it, because even anyone watching this video right now can type this private key, import it into their wallet, and if there were coins there, they can effectively take them. So be sure to keep your private key totally safe. Do not share it around. Do not copy and paste it to the internet. Only use it when you're going to use your coins. Otherwise, it's advisable to keep it on the paper and to just store it somewhere safe where you won't lose it, get it burned, etc. Okay, so now that we've got it completely intact, we typed in our scramble that unlocks our Bitcoins, add this address, and boom, we got it. Half a Bitcoin, $233 current value on November 12th. Now we could send coins. So we imported our private key with the import address with private key function. Now we can use those coins here. So we get a to address. We want to send coins to MasterXchange. We get our public key to our MasterXchange account, paste it in. We let them know how much coins we want to send. So we want to send 0.51 because there's a little bit of fees. Send the transaction. Now let's confirm where we're sending it to. So look at this public key. Okay, looks okay. Send funds. So we're done there. We could check the status, and you'll see that $226 worth of Bitcoins have gone out to, so you see there's 2 transactions. One was receiving the Bitcoins and one is finally sending them to the exchange. 2 transactions total. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to wait until these Bitcoins arrive into the exchange. Okay, so now that our coins have arrived, took some time, not very much time, but it took always at least 10 minutes you should wait before Bitcoins arrive. So now that we have them, go to Markets tab, we click MaidSafeCoins. So here's our buy module, and on the right is our sell module. Here's two graphs about the available amount of coins and at what prices, and on the left is a historical chart. So the blue is the buy orders, and the red is the sell orders. So got like 122,000 for sale at 68.60. We just expanded the view so we can see more depth on the orders. So there's quite a bit of activity here in terms of volume, and what people want and are willing to accept for MaidSafeCoins today. And of course, the list of historical trades. So we have half a Bitcoin to spend. And we could do one of two things. We could put a buy order or a sell order, but we're just going to buy them right away. So the immediately available price is 68.50 Satoshis, see, 4 zeros, 6850. We buy it, 3,000 successfully, and now we have 2,996 MaidSafe coins available because of small fees. Very, very simple. So I'm just going to go ahead and spend the rest of these Bitcoins on those SafeCoins to buy another 4,500. So we want to match exactly that figure right there and how many we could afford. I basically want to spend everything. So a little bit of guess and check work will get us to precise number. That looks about right. Perfect. Great, so we got them. We bought what was available on the exchange at 68.60. There was about 120,000. Now there's about 115,000. Now we have 7,429 MaidSafe coins available. Next thing we want to do is get them into a safe location. So we're going to do the action withdraw on MaidSafe coin balance. You could deposit, withdraw. We're withdrawing in this case. To withdraw, we can send MaidSafe coins to a Bitcoin address. So I'm just going to go ahead and send them directly to my previous Bitcoin address where I stored them before. Now, if you made a video of your private key, make a new private key, because anyone can now move them if you made a video with your private key. But if you have a new private key that has never been shown off before, then it's best to put it there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the public key to my Bitcoin wallet there, to my Bitcoin address there, and the amount. So 130 MaidSafe fee, which is kind of expensive, but you know, it's a good exchange. They've been pretty reliable so far. Yep. Request withdrawal. And consider waiting up to 3 hours even until the MaidSafe coins get to your address. So it'll be 2 days plus a confirmation on the blockchain, which could take up to 3 hours for MaidSafe coins. But yeah, that's it. Those coins will be there, I know. You could check yourselves on the masterchest.info explorer using my public key if you copy it from the video. Otherwise, assuredly, they did make it. Otherwise, this video wouldn't be up. Excellent